Very good afternoon, children. Please join quickly. All of you join quickly. Very good afternoon, one and all present here. So today we are going to complete this story. Full story I am planning to complete it today. Okay, so let me go to that lesson. So we have completed up to this electrical fire. We are discussing about this lesson that fire, it is whether it is friend or foe. Okay, this lesson it is telling if we control fire, if we handle it very carefully, so it will give us warmth, it will look after us. Without fire we can't live our life. Okay, but if it goes out of control, then it can destroy everything. Okay, and you know what is called fire? When the oxygen in the air combines with carbon and hydrogen in a fuel, a chemical reaction takes place. Okay, and energy in the form of heat and light is released in this process, and this is what we call fire. Three things our fire need. What it is? Fire need fuel, fire need oxygen and heat. Okay, fuel meaning what? Wood, coal, cooking gas, petrol, all these are examples of fuel. Okay, so without this it's not possible. So it needs wood, it needs coal, it needs cooking gas, LPG, then petrol. Okay, and then oxygen comes from the air. That is why when you blow on smoldering paper, meaning what? Burning slowly without any flame, it often bursts into flame when it gets oxygen. So got this one. And third thing is that it needed to make fire is heat. So first, for fire, to make fire what we need? We need fuel, we need oxygen. ठीक है, आप पेपर में आग लगा के देखो, पहले नहीं चलेगा, फिर आप उसको फूंक लगाओ, थोड़ा सा हवा करो, then it will burst into flame. Okay, so what it need? It need oxygen. Then lastly, it needs heat. The third thing needed to make fire is heat. Fuel and oxygen do not make fire by themselves, or else a newspaper or a stick lying in the open would catch fire on its own. To burn a piece of paper or wood, what we need? Yes, we heat it before it catches fire. So now see here, every fuel has a particular temperature at which it begins to burn. उसका एक temperature चाहिए. This temperature is called flash point or kindling temperature. Okay, kindling temperature of the fuel. So it's sometimes said that fire is good servant and bad master. How it is good servant and bad master? Meaning what? The fire is very useful as long as it is kept under control. When we are handling our fire very carefully and handling it with precaution, then it is a good servant. Okay, but sometimes due to our negligence, it creates a very great destruction. We use it to cook our food. Of course, these are very basic needs. Warm our homes in winter and to generate electricity. These are the basic uses. Without these, life is not possible. On the other hand, if fire gets out of control, it can be very dangerous. Each year, do you know, thousands of homes, shops are damaged by fire. Vast areas of forest are also destroyed and hundreds of people are killed or injured. So just as three things are needed to start a fire, there are three main ways in which a fire can be put out. So yesterday I have discussed three ways we can stop fire. What is that? Yes, that there should not be any fuel in front of fire. No burning can be take place. If we do not give any fuel near this fire, then automatically it will stop. Okay, to burn or to do so to make fire, we need fuel, number one. And second thing is that for putting out a fire is to prevent oxygen. If we can control second way of putting out a fire is to prevent oxygen from reaching it. No supply of oxygen means no fire. No supply of oxygen meaning no fire. अगर ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिलेगा, हवा नहीं मिलेगा, तो अपने आप this fire will be stopped. So here some fires can be put out on smothered with a damp blanket or a sack. This stops oxygen reaching the burning material, and sometimes carbon dioxide is also used to extinguish fire. It doesn't allow oxygen to reach the burning material. So these are the certain things we have to take care. This is the second point. And the third one is this. What we have to do? We have to, remove the heat. We have to remove the heat. पहले तो fuel सामने मत रखो. Next day we have to, that we have to prevent oxygen. And lastly, yes, remove the heat. By removing heat. How will you do it? If it is normal fire, then you can put water on it. Okay, but if it is not normal fire, if it is from electricity or if it is from oil one, you don't go for water. It can be more dangerous. Okay, so sometimes water spread on a fire, it can control, but if it is something else, that time we really need help. Okay, so this time we have to be very careful while using this kind of handling this kind of fire. If it is fire from oil or if it is fire from electricity. Okay. So you may get electric shock or it may be killed you. So you have to be very careful. So now today I am going to, complete this last part. See here, we spend millions of rupees each year in fighting fires. And we spend more trying to find new ways of preventing fires on happening and getting out of control. On the whole, we have learned rather well to control fire and put it to good use in our everyday life. Okay, we spend millions of rupees each year while fighting fires, and we spend more trying to find new ways to prevent, how to stop fire. यहाँ पे कैंप बैठते हैं, वहाँ पे ये होता है, ट्रेनिंग होता है, ये होता है. These are the several things. On the whole, we have learned rather well to control fire, put it to good use in everyday life. So better we have to learn this one. So last time what happened? Long ago there were no firemen. Now we have firemen also. Okay. So earlier it was not there. That time it was a great problem for the people. Okay. When fire broke out, everybody became a firefighter. People formed human chains, they still do if required, and passed buckets of water from a well or a pond to a blaze. Meaning it was totally difficult earlier. They used to make human chain. एक दूसरे ऐसे खड़े खड़े डिस्टेंस में खड़े होके एक गंज पानी भर भर के बाकेट में, नहीं तो एनीथिंग, पॉट भर भर के देते थे, and they used to pour on that fire. So it was time taking, but nowadays we have firemen, fire brigade office, and all the precautions, they are 24/7 they are available. and they are doing a very good job. Okay, now there are laws about building construction which ensure that space is left between buildings to reduce the risk fire. Every new building, especially a public place, must ensure observance of fire prevention norms. Bands of firefighting workers with special equipments known as fire brigades are there to put out fires. And firefighters are highly trained people. They possess many skills. They cut off electricity supply, knock down dangerous walls, spray water and other materials to bring the fire under control. They are also trained in first aid so that they can help people suffering from burns or from the effects of smoke. So see, earlier days people they used to do like this human chain. This is called human chain, but it was a very time consuming. Okay, very time consuming. It was not at all possible. But nowadays we have fire brigade office and firemen all are very trained one. एक मिनट रुको. Just excuse me, बार बार फोन क्यों आ रहा है? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, who are you? May I know your name? So what happened? Now I am taking class, so please you call me after some time, okay? Better those who want to call, you please call me just after 4 o'clock, okay, during this school timing. So see here, she is calling again and again, so it's really okay. Sorry for this disturbance. So see here, long ago there were no firemen, and when fire broke out everybody became a firefighter. Okay, so they used to fight like this, but nowadays what happened? Nowadays we have fire brigade. Okay, and there are many laws about making buildings. See here, now there are laws about building construction which ensure space is left between buildings to reduce fire risk. Whenever they are constructing building, they used to give instruction. You have to observe this one. Otherwise, you can't make building. And if you go to any shopping mall and all, you will find that in their roof they are keeping pipelines and sprays are also there. If anything happens, they will just turn on this one and all the things will be okay. And they are keeping fire extinguisher also. So different kinds of precautions nowadays if you go to Big Bazaar, if you go to Trends or anywhere, any shopping mall, anywhere, DMart, anywhere if you go, you will find this kind of thing. Even you can find the same thing in that flats also. Apartment also, if you go to any of the apartments, you will find the same thing. Okay, everywhere they are following these norms. And while making this house, they are keeping certain gaps also so that they can stop this disaster. So these are the very important and very interesting thing also. We should come to know. Those who are not knowing, they should take care. But some of the cities, people are not following these norms. Earlier, nowadays modern technology, all the children, all the people are following. So now constructions, you will find it, in a very proper way. But if you go to 50 years ago, those who have made buildings and all, you will not find this thing. Okay, now every new building, especially a public place, must ensure observance of fire prevention norms. See, bands of firefighting workers with special equipments, they are coming with special equipments. Okay, क्या करते देखो, firefighters, highly trained people, they are knowing Okay, they are called fire brigades. These people and all these things, they are known as fire brigade. Okay, firefighting workers with special equipment known as the fire brigade. Okay, and they are to put out fires. Firefighters are highly trained people. Before their job, they give training, and if they pass the training, they get job. They pass as many skill. Okay, first of all, what they are doing, they cut off electricity supply. तो उससे फायर की जो संभावना है वो कम हो जाते हैं. Knock down dangerous walls, then spray water and other materials to bring fire under control. They are also trained in first aid so that if anything happens, so they can help people. Okay, those who are maybe suffering from burns and any kind of thing, okay, they are helping them, okay, from any effects of smoke. So, the discovery of fire and its uses helped early man to cope with nature better and gradually adopt a settled mode of life. Okay, fire is still worshipped in many parts of the world. Fire is indeed a friend, but as we know, it can be a dangerous enemy once it gets out of control. Okay, so here you can see in this line, the discovery of the fire and its uses helped early man to cope with nature better. Of course, fire, it was discovered and it really helped people to cope with nature better, isn't it? To deal with nature. Cope meaning deal with nature, manage nature very nicely. Gradually adapt to settled mode of life. Okay? And it really gradually, slowly, and it really helped. And fire is still worshipped. Do you know, in many of the places I have seen 2-3 days before in Discovery Channel, you know, fire, of course we are also worshipping fire, but in many places, not only in India, apart from India, in Japan I hope, okay, there is a festival with the help of fire. They have to take fire from their holy place to their village. And you know, it was such dangerous also while observing. I felt it's a very dangerous, you know, thing, dangerous type of worship. But still people are doing. So, of course, it is worshipped in many parts of the world. Fire is indeed a friend, but as we know, it can be dangerous enemy once it gets out of control. Okay, so we have completed this lesson, and you know, fire, of course, we have to handle it very carefully. As small children like in your age, I must suggest you, please do not play with fire. Some of the children I observed, you know, they are playing with matchbox. Okay, whenever their mama won't be at home, here and there they have gone, they are playing with that. And some of the children are playing with lighter. Okay, so this is also very dangerous. Okay, it can lead you to a very dangerous situation. So my dear children, it's my suggestion, don't play with fire unnecessarily. Okay, if you want to, you know, make fire, you just do it in front of your parents. Okay, and if it is not needed, you just stop it. Okay, and while coming out from your home also, tell your parents to turn off all the switches. Number 1, turn off this gas cylinder also, LPG cylinder. Turn off diyas, agarbattis, whatever it is there. Minimum thing also you should put out. Okay, so then you can feel, you can stop, you know, disaster. Okay, we don't know, anything can happen. Okay, so precaution is always very praiseworthy. Okay, so all of you take care of these things. I hope all of you have understood my lesson. If you have any doubts, anything, please my dear children, Today this is very disturbing. So if you have any doubts or anything, you just please ask me your doubts now. Those who have doubts, they just ask me doubts. Okay. Yes, Asmi Mantanvar, what is your queries? Ma'am, children also. What is that, beta? Yeah, you understood this one, and so tomorrow I'll ask you certain question. So please get ready with that. How many of you are playing fire? Anyone? Okay. You should learn to make fire, but in front under the guidance of your parents. Because one day you have to handle this one, but you should know the precaution, how to control it, everything you should know. Because we have to live our life with fire only, we can't avoid it, but we should know how to use it carefully. So this is the most important thing. Okay? Okay? So no doubts, very good. Children, I think you have got your marks. All of you got your marks? Marks मिल गए आप सबको? Online assessment too. So please, those who have got less marks, to them I am telling, please be sincere and serious in your class, be sincere and serious in your studies, and whatever instruction, whatever assignment are given by your teachers, you please oblige and do the same. And don't try to avoid your class, don't try to avoid your teachers. Okay, listen all the instruction and follow the same. And please visit my website as well as my cloud classroom. And you complete all this work, whatever it is given. Okay, if I get your positive feedback, then only I'll just make more and more number of assignments for you. And if you do not complete it, and if I do not get any compliment or any comment, I will not do. अभी मैं stop कर दूंगी बनाना. अगर आप करोगे तब भी मैं बनाऊंगी, आगे जाऊंगी, नहीं तो आगे नहीं करूंगी. Samiksha Rajurkar, you want to know when the school will reopen? Beta, when the government will give us green light, meaning green signal, that time we will open. And for us to it's open only, for you. Only that we are going through this online only. Offline though, I don't know when all the parents will agree to send their children, and government will give us assurance. Actually, what happened, it is because it is only in your hand. So if we take very good care of ourselves, if we follow all the COVID-19 norms, rules, regulations, follow distance and follow all the criteria, then we can fight against this COVID-19. Otherwise it will be very difficult. So all of you take care. Okay? So anybody has got any doubt? Abhi doubt पूछ लो जल्दी जल्दी. Anybody has got doubt? Bhargav? So today's task is that read this lesson very carefully, read this lesson and find out answers from your textbook. Take one pencil, write down hard words and its meaning. Hard words लिखना है और meaning लिखना है, और साथ ही साथ you have to read the lesson. Okay, if you do not read the lesson, you won't be able to know the answers. And tomorrow I will discuss question answers. And I may ask you some question also. Okay, before discussing these question answers, I'll ask you question and you have to reply. Okay? Or tomorrow I don't have class, so next Monday. So you have enough time to do this one. So please go through it. Okay? Don't waste your time, just try to complete it. Clear? So nobody has got any doubt? Vani, any doubt? Tejaswini, Gurutva, Bhargav, Samiksha, Srishti Shukla, Yatharth, No one has got any doubt? Okay, that's better. Okay, so please take care while using fire. Fire is friend as well as foe. Friend मतलब क्या है? दोस्त और foe meaning दुश्मन. So you have to take very good care of it. Okay children, thank you very much for attending this class. See you in the next class. So whatever tasks I have assigned, so please do the same. Very minimum work I have given, and please visit my Sunanda's cloud classroom. You visit there and do the exercise. Okay? Thank you very much. If you need, I'll just today only I'll just add more points, more grammar or reading part, anything I'll just add there. But if you are not doing, then I'll not do. आपके लिए मैंने बनाया ताकि आपको मिल जाए. ठीक है? How will you search Sunanda's apostrophe S Sunanda's cloud classroom blogspot.com. ठीक है? Thank you children. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you.